Recording in progress.
Yeah. Are you going to say?
Oh, okay, go.
Hey, we're back. If you can't tell, and the summer heat is getting to us.
I'm Kristie.
I'm Sara, and we're from What Happens on the Back Street. We are here today with a plan, which is not normal for us, I feel like.
Yeah, no.
Let's talk really briefly though about so Backstreet has been back in a few events. AJ did his thing last weekend. He did an appearance for a charity concert. He was singing with Chris Kirkpatrick and Jeff Timmons from 98 Degrees. And
Izzy wanted to also get her opinion in there.
Yeah. Izzy's a big AJ girl. Anyway, so AJ was talking about the Christmas album in interviews after, and he was talking about how, like, to get into the holly jolly spirit to record their Christmas album, they all had stockings hung up by this like fireplace and then the Christmas tree that we had already seen. I'm hoping that since they weren't allowed to share a lot on social media, that they recorded some behind the scenes stuff, you know?
That would be fun to watch. Yeah, for sure.
I'm hoping that was the plan. But,
especially because this isn't just like a regular album. This is the Christmas album.
It's the Christmas album. We have waited 30 years. I'm rounding up, but 28.
Yeah.
So there's that. And now, speaking of NSYNC and collaborations, Nick, Lance, AJ, and Joey are going to be at the Grove in LA on Friday.
We're not. Sad face.
We're not. We're so bitter about it. We're on the East. They're on the West. And it's just too last minute.
Yeah. Some of us have responsibilities and shit.
I know. Ugh, responsibilities. We're not in our 20s anymore.
Yeah, no. They've been gone so long that we just are too old now. Sorry.
You missed that 2-year window.
Sorry, we can't go to your shit no more.
I know there are some Backstreet Boys fans going, but it is during Pride Month, and it is for LA Pride and the Trevor Project, which are two great things if you haven't checked them out. And they are doing a bingo game, and then all 4 of them are performing I think like a 20-minute NSYNC Backstreet little performance. And from what Nick said in interviews, it's like they're going to do the greatest hits, and like they're going to, I guess, collab on them.
That's cool. NSYNCBSB.
Yeah. Wow. You
like NKOTBSB.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's what they're calling it. Like, aren't they saying B-Sync?
Yeah, B-Sync. Yeah,
but I guess it's like BS Sync. I don't know.
I like mine better.
It makes sense, like spelled out, but it's hard to say. But we won't have to worry about it for very long because I don't think it's a real thing.
Thank God.
Anyway, so let's continue. So those tickets, I think they're sold out again. They sold out and they released some more. It's a very small event. And it's outdoors, so fingers crossed it doesn't rain or anything. And then they're having an after party afterwards at Rocco's. But just with every other after party, all 4
you don't know who's gonna be there.
Yeah. They're not guaranteed to be there, but you never know who might show up, and there is not VIP, and you don't buy tickets. It's just a cover at the door. And all of the donations for that night go to the Trevor Project. So it's all for a good cause.
For sure.
So if you want to get out because you haven't been out in a year, now's the time.
You can let us know how it is.
Yeah, we need your feedback. We need to live vicariously until they make it over here. So that leads us into the topic for the day. Kristie, go ahead, because I gotta do something with the dog.
I thought you were gonna say, Kristie, go ahead, because this is your forte. We're calling this episode Nick and the Other Guys.
We're calling it Under the Influence, Nick Carter. Kristie's been influenced by Nick since like she was like born, so she's carrying this episode. I just realized that Nick was in the Backstreet Boys, so
yeah, we're like opposite. I just realized all the other guys were in the Backstreet Boys. Kidding, obviously, we love them all.
Yes.
So basically, like, Nick and I live parallel lives, and it's really funny. Because like we don't mean to, obviously, because he doesn't, like, obviously, and I don't do it on purpose. But it's just funny how things kind of like happen and work out. And it just so happened that as he was like announcing all these things that he was eating and doing and whatever, I was doing the same. And so was Sara in this particular instance. So we figured, why not make an episode about it? Because Nick Carter is such the influencer lately. And we just thought it would be funny to do.
Let's back it up to the fact. Well, and I had written a blog post about it recently. So if you haven't read that, we asked people on Twitter, what is something you've done because of Nick Carter? And it's so funny. I had like 40 something replies. And a lot of them were in the same categories, and I had broken them down in the post, and it's so funny to read. And then there's our friend Jackie, who like has a list of things that she's ordered and done because Nick has said that they were decent things, and it's hilarious to me. But so like you said, a lot of things like we were already doing it. It's like, well, that's weird because whatever. But then there were other things that were like, oh, we wanted to try this.
Yes.
And now he just put the nail in our coffin, proverbially. So what's so funny too, I wanted to bring this up, is that you and Nick had a baby around the same time.
Yes. And it was either, I think he announced the pregnancy, Saoirse announced the pregnancy like right before, like 2 days before I did, or like 2 days after I did, or something like that.
Yeah.
And then we also did our gender reveal for Saoirse the same exact way. And I had no idea.
Yeah, because he wasn't public about it. And
so like my husband, who was also named Nick, not on purpose,
but like legit, like she's not crazy.
He's a really good golfer, and he wanted to do the gender reveal hitting a golf ball. And so then like months later, I found out that Nick Carter did the same thing, and we both had girls,
but he didn't make it public. And it was so funny the whole time you were pregnant. It's like you released your maternity pictures, and then he did it like the day before, and like you went on the same day, and it was just so bananas. And then like
Leighton is like 2 weeks older than Saoirse or something. I mean, younger than Saoirse, and then she was born on Halloween.
Yeah,
definitely not my choice.
My choice actually.
So it just was really funny. Anyway,
it's so funny. And then like now, like her baby stuff, you're like, I have that in my house.
Yeah, exactly, the same exact things.
Yeah, like it's so funny. But I guess that's not so much influence as just like weird that it's happening.
We're connected through our heads.
Yeah. Well, that's another story. Anyway, so let me think. So I guess what's so funny is that when Nick was on Twitch a few months ago, he was talking about Saks underwear.
I thought he meant Saks Fifth Avenue, because like I didn't like pay attention. Sarah was just like, "Oh, did you hear Saks underwear?" I was like, "Oh, you mean like Fifth Avenue?" That's the New Yorker in me.
so he like starts talking about his underwear and his lucky underwear and all of this stuff. And then Sax started tweeting him and tweeting about him because everybody, like Nick talks about his underwear since the 90s. If he talks about his underwear, everybody's talking about his underwear. And so he talked about him. Stop. The dog is whining at my feet. Anyway, he talked about them and then they tweeted, and then he came on the next stream. He's like, I guess I'm an influencer.
Oh, Jesus.
I feel like he was not aware of all of the influence he has.
Yeah.
Because that's when I was like, what? So we just wanted to talk about a few things that we've purchased and we're reviewing them.
Yes.
Whether they're worth it or not.
Yes.
Because Nick said so.
We might have to do a follow-up because one of the products has not yet arrived. Sarah, did you want to go over your posts and like thing by thing, and then
we can. Let's see. So the post was like 6 items that we've purchased because of Nick. So let's start with number 1. I feel like this is probably the most popular, especially right now, since he's been home and stuff. Sorry, I didn't know where she went. Food. Because he is such a I don't know what he is. It's like food.
He's a pancake daddy, duh.
Yeah, he's everybody's favorite pancake daddy, and he does not have any problem telling you exactly what you should do and how you should make your pancakes. I have purchased Sumo Citrus because he did that one live on Instagram where he's like in rehearsal telling everybody how like great Sumo Citrus is, and then he's like shoving it into the faces of other Backstreet Boys. So I was like, well, I guess if it's good enough for Howie, it's good enough for me.
Right.
And so that is what I ate, and they're really good. They're really, really, really juicy though.
I'm surprised I never had a Sumo Citrus because I love fruit and vegetables and I eat it all the time, but I've seen them before. I just like chose not to buy them and chose to buy like regular oranges instead.
Yeah.
But it's on my to-do list maybe this summer.
Yeah. Well, I normally buy the little tangerines because I can eat them really quick, like the Halo oranges and stuff. So, but this was just the Sumo Citrus is almost too much for me. It was like, I was like, I can't eat the whole thing. I put mine in the refrigerator and ate it later.
Sumo size.
I'm so full. I wasn't full. I was just like, I was tired of eating it. But it's supposedly really good for you. They are kind of expensive, so it's not like something, but it was good. I felt like I was gonna get sick. You know what I mean? I mean, like I felt like, so I was like, oh, this is good to like have in my system kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
So those were good. And then I also have purchased the Celsius.
Oh, my Zevia is in the I know this is jumping, but my Zevia is in the garage.
Oh, well,
I have to go get it.
I just had this beside me. You can get it if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it. While you talk about that, I'm gonna go talk about Zevia because I need to try it on camera.
Oh. I will open this. So the Celsius drinks, I have only tried the orange, and I've tried, I think it was apple, like Fuji apple pear. I'm a big fan of apple. I'm not a big fan of pear. The apple came through stronger than the pear, which is what I was worried about, but it's not super apple. It's not like apple juice. The orange is my favorite. I like orange, but I don't like orange like juice. I like orange juice. It's just too strong for me. So anyway, back kind of like in the Sumo Citrus world. This is a good flavor. It's supposed to be like a natural energy drink. Accelerates metabolism, burns body fat. And then it's like no high fructose corn syrup, and like it's gluten-free, 0 sugar. So it's good. I feel like if you need something quick, it's not like, don't expect like energy levels. Like it's not like that. I feel like it did wake me up enough to like function, and like it's a good afternoon like hit of energy, but it's sorry. I'm like trying to get this ball. But it's not anything. I wouldn't replace like coffee. It wouldn't replace like that high. You know what I mean? But I have purchased it and repurchased it. I know one of my friends said that I think it's kiwi guava, which is what Nick said was his favorite. And she really likes it.
That's good.
There are a lot of tropical flavors, and I feel like it's good for people that like tropical flavors. I'm not a big tropical flavor person, but I would not buy it. And I definitely think you should try it if you're looking for something that's like in between, like a Coke and a Red Bull, but you want something that's good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like this is a good alternative for that.
That was a great review.
That you weren't here for half of. I've never talked so long about a drink in my life.
Okay. So now the story behind Zevia.
Oh my god.
I'm not a big soda drinker, but I have seen Zevia around, and I like literally have wanted to buy it for so long, and just to try it.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about the health food and whatnot. And so I decided to get like, because it's so expensive, I wanted to get like a variety pack so I could try them all. And thank God I know myself too well, because I don't like a lot of things. And so like I tried like 3 different flavors already, and they were all terrible. I'm like, maybe I'll like this one. Nope, maybe I'll like this one. I just am not a fan. I'm very sensitive to like the fake sugars, and I know Zevia has stevia or whatever, but it just tastes too like fake for me. But I'm gonna try. So far I tried like the lemon lime, which is like a Sprite, and I tried like the ginger ale one. This is the Dr. Pepper one. But
I'm so excited for this live try.
Here we go.
I didn't know you were doing a new one. She's doing it.
Yeah. Okay. So she's doing it. The flavor of this one doesn't have a poop taste at the beginning. But it still has that, like the first taste of it is actually good. It does taste
this is
similar.
Obviously not sponsored by Zevia.
The first taste of it does taste kind of like Dr. Pepper, so I'll give it that. But then the aftertaste is that like stevia, fake sugar like taste that makes you kind of like salivate.
Yeah.
I'd rather, if I'm like craving Dr. Pepper, I'd probably rather just have a sip of the real thing, and then, which I'm never craving Dr. Pepper, but I'm just saying, like, I think I'd rather, if you're a big soda drinker and like you really need to replace it with something, I would suggest this might be a good alternative for you. But if you don't really drink soda and you're just looking for another like different beverage to drink, I don't recommend it. I wish I would have recorded myself tasting the first one, because I think it was like the ginger ale, like I said. Not that I know what poop tastes like, but like the first taste tasted so bad. It did not taste like ginger ale at all. So anyway, I'm going to take another sip for good measure, and then I'm going to dump it down the drain. Too bad Nick Carter's not here. He could have drank the rest of it, but oh well. Here we are.
But no, I like what you said. I feel like it's a good
now I need some water.
I feel like it's a good thing if you're like addicted to Cokes and like you do crave it.
I feel like also it's very, very sweet, but sweet with stevia. So I feel like it doesn't have to be that, like the stevia taste just like overpowers.
I feel like it's kind of like
it's on my lips right now, and all I did was have a sip.
Well, you're also very dramatic and very sensitive to taste and like smell.
Yeah.
And like sight. Like
I should have made
Kristie,
you buy
like,
one.
has like superhuman senses. Like it's the most banana thing that I've ever seen.
Yeah, and it was even worse when I was pregnant too.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah. She's wild. But I feel like I feel like it's like I know I used to love Coke Zero, and I thought I would like the cherry Coke Zero because I like cherry Coke. But the cherry Coke Zero was made with the stevia, and I was like, mm-mm, it made
Yeah.
my stomach hurt.
Yes.
I know what
Yes.
you mean. Anyway, but she did try something that she does love
Oh
that Nick
my
has
God, I'm so
Nick
excited.
has
I
told her
couldn't
about.
wait. I couldn't wait to eat these. Okay. So, a little background. Um, my daughter eats gluten-free pancakes, like she loves pancakes. And we don't
Pancake
really
mommy.
feed her what?
You're a pancake mommy.
Yeah. And so like she doesn't really eat gluten and I don't really either. But she your face right now.
What?
But anyway, so she's been eating gluten-free pancakes for a very long time. And I have literally tried all of the brands because there are a lot of horrible ones and they're all super expensive. And some are good
Pancakes are
and
meant
some
to
are
have
not.
gluten, but it's fine.
Okay. Well,
We love gluten here.
yeah. So my daughter loves pancakes, like I said. And so our current favorite to date was Simple Mills brand, but they come out like pretty flat. But they are very tasty. They're like a good texture. They're not like chalky or anything like that. So when like I said, I'm down for trying all the brands. And so when Nick talked about his pancake mix from Williams Sonoma, I'm like, oh my God, Williams Sonoma has such good stuff.
Can we pause really quick? Because
Yes.
did anybody know that Williams Sonoma sold anything like food? Because I didn't.
I did.
But Kristie did. And I feel like it's just like there's just not a lot of Williams Sonoma department stores here, I guess, to even see it. But I just like have only heard of like
I know of Williams Sonoma and Sur La Table, like stores like that have food like, condiment like food.
Right, right.
And like fancy stuff.
Yeah.
Like
but I didn't think baking mix.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
go ahead.
anyway, I would have never thought to check Williams Sonoma, but I did. And it's $20 a box, by the way. Very expensive. However, I will say, like I said, the Simple Mills one is half the size of the Williams Sonoma one, and it's $8 a box. So the way we fly through that pancake mix is ridiculous. So I'm like, you know what? Like, we'll try it. And funny enough, my mother-in-law was going to Williams Sonoma like the day that I wanted the pancake mix. And so instead of ordering it online with an $8 shipping fee, by the way.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I sent her there and I was like, let's try it. So we did. And these are like, if you fed me these pancakes, I would never know they were gluten-free. They are so fluffy, so delicious. I was gonna save my taste testing for this podcast episode, but they looked so delicious. I could not deny them for like we made them like 2 or 3 days ago, and I was like, I can't wait any longer. And if I wait any longer, my daughter's gonna eat them all before I even get to try them. So they
like
are
you almost talked
so
me into eating them.
Oh my God, they're so good. And I almost hope they wouldn't be that good because I don't want to buy another $20 box again. But they are so good to the point where like I tried it yesterday just to try it, and then I ate 2, and then I ate 2 this morning, and like I can't stop.
Do you eat anything on them?
Syrup. But they're so good. And like I'm super picky in general, but super picky with pancakes. Like I will only eat pancakes from like 3 places in the entire world. And now I will eat Williams Sonoma pancakes. They are so good. So that's a great recommendation, Nick Carter. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So far we have sumo citruses and pancakes living up to the great recommendation.
Right. And they also have a waffle mix. And
yeah,
I didn't try that
also
one.
what he talked about.
Yeah, I didn't get to try that one yet.
But you will.
Want to. I will. I love waffles too.
So I know other people were talking about like oatmeal and
yeah,
like
Leighton eats oatmeal every morning for breakfast, and we eat the Bob's Red Mill one. Is that the one that Nick eats? I think so, right?
The what?
The Bob's Red Mill, the gluten-free oatmeal.
Yeah, I think
but he makes it every morning. We do overnight oats, and I used to make it every morning, but like now we do overnight oats, and it's so much easier and it's delicious.
Yeah, I've tried.
Maybe I should be an influencer for the overnight oats.
Oh, maybe you should go live on Instagram. Maybe people would listen to you.
Yeah, right.
So, and then we moved on to the music section. People were talking about how they listen to different musics because of Nick.
That is one thing I don't do. I must say, I do not agree with his taste in music, but that is just a personal
you
preference.
Also have a very specific taste in music. Like some of your music, I'm like, where did you even hear this?
Yeah.
I don't think that the only thing I ever remember, most of the music that he has recommended or listened to, I already listened to. Just because I had older siblings and parents, and I feel like that's where a lot of his comes from. You know what I mean? Like it's like 90s rap and like old school like rock and things like that. I
also feel like he also has very odd music interests. Like he also likes heavy metal, and also then like also like Bruno Mars and like
The Weeknd.
Yeah.
And like things like Journey and stuff. My sister loved them. So like the only time I do remember like listening to an album because he liked it was, this is so funny, The Killers. In like the early 2000s.
Killers, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I loved Mr. Brightside, and I remember him loving that album and talking about it, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll try it.
That's so funny. No, I think I listened to Bruno Mars because of him, because I remember like I was like, oh, like what's this? And then like I discovered whatever album it was. The album with like That's How I Like It. That's right. That's the song.
No.
That's What I Like or something.
Why can I not think?
Anyway, the one 24 Karat Magic.
Yes, it's 24 Karat Magic, and I can hear the song in my head, but I can't sing it to
That's what I like. That's what I like.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
That's what I like. Anyway, whatever.
That's not the name of the song.
Doesn't matter.
I can't get to the chorus because you keep saying that.
That is the chorus.
No, that's not the name of the song.
Stop
it. Champagne on Ice.
All right.
It is, but I don't think that's the name of the song.
I like. That's what I like. That's what I go. That's how I like it. Or no.
Stop. Okay. All right. Your Bruno Mars is sad now.
So anyway, I'm like, yeah, I love that album. Meanwhile, I'm like, I don't know what that song's called.
Like, I know the song, but I don't know what the title is. I'm like trying to think.
I have it on my iPod.
It's fine.
Whatever. That's a great album, by the way.
Yeah, I have all of Bruno Mars' album, and that's why it's making me mad. I can't think of that.
Well, I'm gonna look it up because I know it's bothering us. Keep talking. I'll look it up.
Anyway, so then people were talking about video games, and I haven't been necessarily influenced with video games, but I have learned how to use the Twitch.
That's what I like. It's called That's What I Like.
Is it? I would have never thought. I was like, you like me using Twitch? Yeah.
Okay, anyway, Zoom's asking me, are you playing music?
Who?
Zoom. Like, it just popped up. Are you playing music?
You'll get in trouble.
Oh, really?
I think.
Oh. What else is new?
Be like,
anyway,
no, Zoom, chill out.
So video games, I'm familiar with some video games. I used to play video games a lot when I was a kid, believe it or not. Like I
Yeah.
like Mario Kart, like that.
Yeah,
Nintendo
same.
64.
Mario Party and Mario Kart.
Yeah.
That's so funny that you just said Mario because I heard somebody else in New Jersey say
Oh,
Mario the
yeah.
other day. And I was like, do they realize they're saying it wrong?
Yeah, no, you realized I said it last time when I said Super Mario. Remember we were talking about Nick looking like Super Mario?
Oh, yeah. No, you know what it was? It was Canada. I was listening to somebody in Canada and they were like, they say it like Mario. And I was like,
I mean, I'm Italian. I should know it said Mario, but I don't know why I just say Mario. Anyway.
It's just funny. But anyway, we're sidetracked.
Anyway, Mario.
Anyway, I don't think, but none of it was because of Nick though.
No. And now like my husband plays video games, but he doesn't play them a lot, first of all, but he also doesn't play the kind that Nick Carter plays. He plays like what does he play? FIFA.
What
and like
is that?
FIFA, the soccer.
It sounds like you like spit on your microphone.
FIFA. FIFA. And he he likes Red Dead Redemption and like,
oh yeah,
what's that one? Remember when Nick posted that thing about the guy from the video game? And I was like, oh, Assassin's Creed.
Yes.
He plays that.
Yeah.
I was like, I know that guy. I don't know anything about video games, but I know that guy. Anyway, so yeah, but not because he doesn't play that because of Nick Carter, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think your husband may be influenced.
Yeah, right.
So, speaking of husbands being influenced, my next section was about clothing. And I feel like there's a lot of shout out to the ladies buying their men like all these clothes that Nick wears just because Nick said. Kristie.
And who would have thought Nick would be a fashion influencer?
Yeah. Oof.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like so many people have that sriracha shirt from Target though.
Oh God, yes. That never
and the gold gym tank top.
Sriracha shirt. Oh my God. So anyway, back to the Saks underwear. So like I feel like I always buy my Nick boxer briefs or boxers for like every occasion because I feel like they're always just good to have. And I always find like really good ones, like whether they're like Express or Calvin Klein or whatever, like they're really nice. The ones that I get are really nice. And so it's Father's Day coming up. And I wasn't like, oh, let me get him boxers. But like I said, I typically like maybe would get, so he can like get rid of the old ones and get new ones. Anyway.
Yeah.
So we were having the discussion about the Saks underwear and I was like, oh my God, I should try this. It would make a really good, I will review the underwear when they come and they're not here yet. But so I went online. I literally compared every single pair. I ended up, by the way, side note, I did not watch anything Nick had to say.
I had just told her about the Saks underwear because she was confused about the Saks Fifth.
Yeah, I thought it was Saks Fifth. Anyway, so she told me like what the name of it was. So I just looked it up. I compared every single pair and I was like narrowing it down between fit and like the material and the pattern and blah, blah, blah. And I ended up getting the same ones that Nick had, I think, right?
Yeah, you were like, oh, I'm going to get him these. And I was like, Kristie, that's the same kind that Nick said is his lucky pair.
So that was the situation.
I just really need you to tell Nick, your husband, Nick.
No, he will never know.
Oh, please tell him it's a lucky pair. Tell him.
He also doesn't know about the Williams Sonoma pancake mix. I literally just said, I heard it was really good. I didn't say from who I heard it was really good.
Did you, does he listen to this or no?
No. Mm-mm. Only if I make him.
You said no. No.
But watch, he'll listen to this episode.
Oh my God.
He'll find out some shit.
We need to have him on
Oh yeah, just what he wants to do.
to do his impression.
Anyway, so when the underwear come, I will review them. The end.
Well, I don't
Other
think
than that, I will not be getting probably any clothing that Nick Carter wears for Nick, because
I don't think that I have any.
They have very different styles.
Any clothes. I will say
I have Nick Carter merch.
He
said I have Nick Carter merch.
Yeah, I guess he influenced you to buy that with his selfie situation last tour.
Yeah, right. That counts.
What was I gonna say? Oh, this was not influenced, but he showed up on Twitch like in October wearing the same shirt that I had just ordered. And I swear to God, I had never seen him in it before. It's that the Friends shirt, but has like the villains on it.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate it. Just kidding. I do appreciate it. I was like, what? And then like he was wearing it, and the next one, like Lauren was wearing it. And I was like, what? This whole family just shares my shirt. And now it looks like I have it because he has it, but I swear to God,
exactly. Just like when I announced my pregnancy.
Yeah, right. We're just sharing a brain over here.
Anyway.
And then a lot of people bought appliances. I don't think either one of us have done that. And toys like for their kids.
No, I already have the same ones. Right. He was influenced by me, actually.
Yeah, that's it.
So like I have everything Nuna brand for my daughter, not influenced by Nick. And then I come to find out he has everything Nuna brand. And we were joking that because he like made that tweet like thanking Nuna or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, should I thank Nuna too? Like
don't you know?
Yeah. I literally have every single piece of everything. Like I have the rock, the what's it called? I forgot what it's called. But anyway, I have the rocker, I have the car seats, I have
all of
the stroller, I have everything.
They also have the same DACA tot you have.
Oh yeah, I have the same DACA tot. Not the same, not influenced by.
But
who had it first?
A lot of people have bought his he had Scan Pans brand pans.
Oh yeah, and then wait, so it's really funny too because I think his pots are like cast iron. They look cast iron. I don't know if they actually are, but like my husband is like obsessed with cast iron. So like we cook everything in cast iron too.
Well, yeah, you should, I feel like.
Yeah, they're really good.
The best option.
Anyway.
And then also I know people have bought the waffle maker that he has.
Oh yeah, I should see if we have the same waffle maker. Do you know which one it is? Because we probably have the same one.
I don't remember, but I know somebody bought it, so I know there's a link somewhere.
Oh well,
I'll let you know.
Yeah, let
me
know.
He puts it. It did really look interesting. Like I wouldn't be opposed to getting it.
Oh wait, no, I know, I've seen it. He pours it in
the batter in, and then like flips it.
Yeah, no, I don't have that one. I have a similar one that's the same shape, but it's laying down, and it's like the one you get at like when you go to make your own Belgian waffles at hotels and stuff.
Yeah,
and you flip it. It's like the professional one.
Yeah, well, that's I want one like his though. It looks fun.
Yeah, that does look fun. I am so curious how that works because like you would think it wouldn't like cook the right way.
You would think it would spill over too, like if you get it right in there. And I think that's what he said, but like, can he just invite us over to see his? I don't even want to do anything. I just want to see
have him cook you breakfast.
No, he doesn't even have to cook it. I just want to see it.
Oh my God.
It doesn't even have to be for me. It could be for the children.
Just want to be a fly on the wall.
Yeah. And then just random other things people were talking about. But you know what's so funny?
What?
That I was thinking about, like the earliest influence of Nick Carter. His sidekick. I had a sidekick because Nick had a sidekick.
That's funny.
And it wasn't necessarily because Nick had a sidekick. It was just that it looked so cool that I wanted one.
Yeah. I never had a sidekick, but I always wanted one.
Oh my God, I loved my sidekick and I want it back.
I had the Razor and the Blackberry, like those trendy.
Yeah, I never had the Razor
ones. I loved my Razor. I had
guess
what color I had?
Pink.
It was like not a rose gold, but it was like a like that kind of pink that I like
a baby
metallic pink. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a red Blackberry.
Of course you did.
And I loved her so much and I want her back.
I probably had a pink Blackberry in my, I don't even remember.
Oh my God.
It was so long ago.
Yeah, I think that was my biggest thing. Can you think of anything? That was the end of the post, but those were like the top 6 things that people. Somebody said plane tickets, and I was like, "Holy shit!" If that is not accurate,
that is really funny. Camo things. He loves.
Oh yeah, that's you,
camo.
not me.
I have bought some camo thing. Like, okay, I was never like I was kind of into camo at some point.
I just feel like if you buy camo, you're gonna match Nick. You're not gonna like.
Yeah, you're gonna blend in.
Like you're not gonna what's the word I'm looking for? Clash.
Yeah, right. But I feel like it was the same time that like Nick was wearing camo, and when like camo became like recently popular, like a few years ago, and like there was such cute stuff in camo, and I was like, oh, okay. And so like I bought some. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but it was like fashionable things. It wasn't just like the way Nick wears camo, just like in like baggy pants and stuff.
I feel like when you wear camo like in New Jersey, it's different than when you wear camo in Tennessee. Yeah. I feel like if you wear camo in Tennessee, you also have to buy a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
And like
yeah. Yeah.
So no, I don't own any camo, but also it means you go outside and like, oh,
it's too hot for that.
Yeah, you know how I feel about outside.
Yes, we do.
I'm gonna wear black and blend in with my couch. So yeah, I feel like that really concludes my influence, but I was surprised at myself. Like lately I'm like, oh, let me get this citrus and this Celsius and this waffle maker.
Yeah, but oh look, I'm blending in with space.
Oh yeah. Yeah, girl. You space girl. You out of this world.
So, and then by, no fault of my own, I chose a space background today because I was like, I don't have any pictures. Let me just click. And I clicked.
No relevance.
And Sarah was like, oh, that's appropriate.
I will say, like, we make fun of Nick a lot, but my biggest influence, especially in the past few years, has been all of the charities he's involved in. I feel like I've donated to a lot of different charities and learned about a lot because of his involvement, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, I agree.
There's been Cure for the Kids. There's been I can't remember the name of it right now though.
Didn't he do St. Jude at one point?
He's done St. Jude before. Which I'm big into giving back to St. Jude quite a bit. He was doing work with one of these homeless charities coming from New York, actually. That was the end of 2019 because it was around the time that they came here. That was interesting. And then he does the back to school thing with the Foodie Fit. Right now he's doing the thing with Lance for the Trevor Project and the LA Pride.
Yep.
And apparently with all this cryptocurrency.
Did anybody say cryptocurrency?
Oh yeah. No, nobody said it because nobody knows what.
Yeah, nobody knows anything.
I feel like that's where
I did not buy any crypto.
I feel like maybe that's where Nick's influence line is gonna stop because fangirls are not looking to do that.
Yeah.
They're not looking to learn anything about it. The only people I've seen say anything about it are people with husbands. that are into it.
Yeah.
Not to say that girls can't be or won't be or whatever, but it's just not something that's, I feel like it's too far. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's just a whole different world, and it's not just like investing in something. I feel like it's such a different world.
It's a lot. And like I said, it's just, I feel like, we've learned Twitch, we've learned whatever else that he's involved in, but gosh, there's just too
remember
much.
Periscope?
Yeah.
I was looking through something. Oh yeah. I was looking through like old pictures and stuff the other day, and something came up about during the All American tour when we were like in his ultimate VIP and like on his Periscope or something. It was like, yes, you were on Nick's Periscope. And I'm like, oh my God, Periscope.
Yeah. Funny enough, I forgot all of those were saved on his website in one of the galleries. Oh. All of his Periscopes.
Wait, the one with me? No.
They might be. I know that all of his were from the All American tour at some point.
Yeah, I gotta go check that out.
I gotta go check it.
I think he also like tweeted that one, so maybe it's on Twitter somewhere.
Well, they were
I don't know.
Connected to Twitter.
I screenshotted it, so it's not
that
eventful. We were walking.
Periscope was the Instagram live for Twitter.
Yep. Yep.
And now he's just on Instagram.
Yeah. What happened to Periscope? Did it die?
I feel like Instagram may have bought it.
Oh yeah.
It's something it like got sucked into something.
Got eaten up by something else.
As most people and things do.
Yes.
I think that brings us to the conclusion of Nick Carter's influence. Thank you for being on this ride. Yeah, it's just so funny to me. He's like, I didn't know I was an influencer, but literally all these people are like, yeah. Did you not see everybody with the same hair in the 90s?
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure you started it. Anyway, I think that is all that we had to say.
Are there any other current events?
Not that I know of. You know what's funny that I thought about the other day? That NFT we were supposed to get for for keeping our concert tickets. In one of the videos, Brian said like June 6th, and it's the 12th. It's the 13th. And we haven't gotten anything.
Wow. Why am I shocked?
Maybe that is why they cut that part out of the main video that they tweeted. But we'll see. We'll keep you updated.
I still don't know what an NFT is, so we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know that they know what an NFT is. So
yeah, probably not.
We will see. I'm trying to think of anything else that's happening. I don't think anything else happening. Howie's coming to cons. I don't think we talked about that.
Yes.
I know we're jumping from Nick's
influence. Howie.
We're hoping that Nick is influenced to come to the con.
Yeah. Seriously.
It's in the cards.
Let's go.
Let's see. I don't know. I feel like if he does, it'll be not. I feel like it'll be closer to the date that he's confirmed, just because I don't think he can commit to anything further out.
Yeah. And so he doesn't have to cancel.
It's for good reason, I guess. I mean, people get so angry when he cancels, and I get it, but you also know that everything is like
he cancels everything. So
yeah,
take your chances.
But Howie's gonna be in Orlando at that con on his birthday weekend. And
we should go just to celebrate.
Yeah,
Cinco de Howie D.
Oh my God.
Birthday day Howie D.
And then he's going to be in Columbus in
November.
I don't know. It's all listed on our website.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, all those details are there.
I wonder if AJ is going to do the same cons as Howie too, because he's with the same agency.
Yeah. And I definitely could see AJ doing it just because he has a lot of things that he could and should and wants to promote.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it depends on what Nick is doing.
And we need all three of them there, and we need to go so we can get another picture like that one.
Yeah. If the trifecta comes, we will make it happen for us to go. And we'll set up a booth right beside them.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Imagine if we just set up the table or like like sat right in front of Nick's table.
Yes, let's just get a little table, like a little end table. And like let's just sip tea the whole time. You know, and be like, we're spilling it.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I like this plan. Anyway. All right. I think that's the conclusion of this episode.
Yep. We will see you next time on the back.
And as always, if you have any suggestions, let us know.
All right. Well, were you gonna say something?
Go ahead.
Okay. XOXO.
Backstreet Girls.